All right, so today's message is God wants to give you more. If God tells you to do something, that's because he wants to do more for you. Now, we have to understand that, yeah, God is going to bless us, regardless. But, God has to abide by his principles and things that he said in the word. Matthew 5:45, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good. The sun and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. So we know, in other words, it says God will rain on the just as well as the unjust. But generally speaking, when God tells you to do something, that's because you're putting a seed and God wants to bless you. With something. So we were talking about yesterday how I shared a post. God had me buy this guy a tire, and I ended up getting God had gave me favor, and I ended up getting a 2016 van. I want to say about a month and a half later, but just because of being obedient. John 14:12, it says, truly, truly, I say to you, whoever believes in me will also do the works that I do, and greater works than will he do. So that's Jesus talking, and Jesus talking about we're going to do greater works than he did, and he wants to do work through us. Luke 6:38, it says, give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. So imagine this. Imagine you doing something for somebody and how big the measure is. It might not be big to you, but it's big to them. So God is going to repay you by the measure that you gave to them. So like if you give a homeless person something, it's a big measure. So I gave the guy, I paid for the guy's tire. And that measure, God measured it back in the form of a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I hope you caught that spiritually, because that's big. It wasn't that big to me because it was just a tire. You know what I'm saying? But it was big to him because it was a tire. And God gave it back to me. Now I'll give you this. His parents, he's a college student, so his parents already agreed that he can put it on the credit card. But whatever the case may be, why God did it, God did it. So I just thank God. And, not only that, I also got my oil change paid for free. Proverbs 19:17, one who is gracious to a poor man lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his good deed. God will never be in debt to us. So when we do something for somebody, God will bless us. God will repay us. Romans 13:18, let no debt remain outstanding. God will always repay you back for something that you did. A lot of times that's why people get upset when they say, oh, I've been doing this for some person and they didn't thank me or whatever like that. Don't worry about it. God is going to repay you back for that. I'm telling you, anything that God tells you to do is because he's going to do something else for you. It might not come real soon, but something else will come. God will give you favor, whether it's a job, whether it's finances, whether it's relationship, whatever the case may be, with the right people. Hope y'all caught that, man. But if God tells you to do something, regardless if it makes any sense, do it. I'm a living witness of what it can do in Testament. Love y'all. God bless.